What's happening?
Guys, malt reviews time.
Malt reviews time, little different kind of video. One of my favorite things to actually watch on YouTube
Yes.
is kind of like whiskey gift giving guides.
Right.
Well, one in particular that I look forward to. Chad and Sarah do one every year. And something about the production of that video, the way they set it up, I love it. I love it.
It gets you in the spirit of the season.
Exactly.
The mood, yeah.
So we got inspired to kind of do our own kind of version. Gifts that, one, we would want to get, and then two, that we tend to give.
Right.
The thing about gifts, like for birthdays and Christmas, there's something about being something that you want, but you don't want to pay for.
Right.
So there's a few things in here. Some of the things, it's like, yes, I'm willing to buy it for myself, but some of them are like, I really, really want that, but I kind of want like my sister or brother, best friend or wife, or someone else to get it
for me.
Yeah.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Because it's kind of silly to spend that kind of money on it.
Right.
So some of the stuff will be kind of higher end stuff, and then a few affordable things as well. To start out with.
Start small.
Yeah. Is a whiskey book. In particular, the Malt Whiskey Yearbook. This is probably the best whiskey book that comes out each year.
Yeah.
It's kind of a must-own for any, even if you're a beginner to whiskey geek, it totally works. There's something in here for everyone, and the price is right. It's about $20 or less, but it's about $20. And you just can't go wrong with this. So I would definitely say, if you're looking to get like a $20 gift for a whiskey friend, don't get them Whiskey Rocks. Get them something like this.
And for example, I have this on my coffee table. People come over, newbies experience. It's a conversation piece.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you're getting into whiskey.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Next, something else that's affordable is, and I promise, no one is like paying us to advertise their brand or anything like that. This is just stuff that we get and we like.
Right.
Liquid Alchemist absolutely makes the best syrups for cocktails.
Yeah.
So yes, we're mainly into whiskey, but we also enjoy a cocktail from time to time. We enjoy beer, we enjoy wine, champagne, other spirits. So it is kind of difficult to make your own syrups from scratch, especially if you want them to be real good quality. Yep. I'm not going to sit there and cold press ginger. A company like this will do it for you.
Or passion fruit.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's real deal ingredients. Once you open it, it doesn't last a very long time because it is real deal ingredients. So you kind of want to use it within a couple weeks. But definitely something to look up. Liquid Alchemist syrups. Amazing, amazing gift.
So far, they've all been sensational.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mike, do you want to bring out something?
Yes,
kind of switch over to the cigar element. So yes, this isn't necessarily a whiskey gift. So for some people, you might not be into cigars, but a lot of people that are into whiskey are also into cigars.
So this is a Cigar Lighter, company called St. DuPont. And they start at about this level, unfortunately. About this level. This is I believe the slim line, and they go all the way to like $50,000 in 24 karat gold. So any level you want, it's like Rolex collectors, but even something like this, basic, slim, nice design, just pop it. You get a nice little jet flame, just a really nice piece.
So here's what I'll say about this. First of all, this is like almost paper thin. This is really, really, really thin. This is like 2 pieces of paper. Super thin. It is kind of like a collector's thing. It is obviously not worth it. This was $180, Mike. So it's obviously not worth $180, but this would be a classic example of something I really would want to own, but not buy.
But never pay for yourself.
But not pay for yourself. Now, why this and not like a regular cigar lighter? Regular cigar lighter is great for when I'm at home, but when I'm going out to sometimes we're like I'm going to a wedding and we're going to hang out outside and smoke cigars. Yeah. I don't want to put a bulky lighter in my pocket, right? So this is just very light, very thin, Very nice and kind of chic.
Or
to
what,
go out
what are
with.
those like quad jet ones?
Yeah, exactly. So
it is. It's chic, and they all are.
Yeah, absolutely. So a splurge buy. If you have a cigar person, there's no way if somebody is a cigar person in your life and you're willing to spend something like $180 on them on a gift that they wouldn't appreciate this.
Heck yeah.
You got any more cigar goodies over there?
Why don't you bust out the cutter?
I'll bust up the cutter then.
Now, this is very unique. This actually is functionally phenomenal.
Absolutely. This is a cigar cutter, and
It looks like a freaking tool.
yeah. I know it looks more like a circumcision tool, right?
Circumciser, yeah. Big time.
But you basically put your cigar right there, and you just snap like that, and it works perfectly.
It's effortless.
It's effortless, and it works
Sharp
perfectly.
as shit.
Yeah.
By El Casco.
And this was my gift from Mike last Christmas.
There you go. By El Casco, made in Spain, super quality. They have this chrome plated one. They also have, I think, one that has like a gold finish, I believe. And this, I'm sure they sell it in Europe, but this I got from KirbyAllison.com.
And Mike, how much was this?
This was $160, I believe.
Yeah, and I will actually go ahead and say that this is almost borderline worth it, because to the point where I would consider buying this for myself as well.
Keep in mind, similar to the lighter here, when you get into cigars, like some of those higher end cutters, way more than that. So.
Yeah. This is my favorite cutter I've ever had. Now, this is not something you can take on the go. This is obviously for home use.
It's got a fucking box, right?
Yeah.
It's got a kit.
Yeah.
So yeah, but functionally, you can't do better than that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got a couple more cigar gift ideas.
Now let's bust out. Why not get some actual cigars?
Yes. This is a box of Monte Cristo number 2s. If you're into cigars, you absolutely know Monte Cristo number 2s. We chose this box of cigars. It's a box of 10. And I'll let you guys know where we got these from. These are from I Havanas for a very good price, for around $150 or so.
It's hard to beat that.
It's hard to beat that. Cubans, Monte Cristo number 2s. If you have a cigar person in your life and you want to get them a box of Monte Cristo number 2s, somebody showed up randomly and I wasn't expecting any kind of gift like this, and they brought me a box of cigars, Mike.
Woo!
Yeah,
Great
I'll be excited.
And whether you're experienced in like really spicy cigars or mild side, this hits the spot every single time.
Yes.
And now the ultimate cigar ashtray.
This is
This is amazing.
I don't even want to make sure. Oh yeah,
I got the bottom of it.
I think it's more like this. It'll be a little easier.
Okay.
So this is a cigar ashtray.
Nuts, dude.
I was blown away, Mike, that this wasn't that expensive.
I know.
I was expecting it to be super, super expensive. I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was like $50.
That's nuts.
And Arturo Fuente, one of our favorite brands. And this is just a beautiful ceramic cigar ashtray. I mean, how cool is this to put on your patio, your backyard, and you have guests over, and you have a beautiful ashtray like this. You know, if there was a gift exchange for around $50, and you have a cigar smoker, you show up with this. If they don't know the price of it, they're gonna think you paid $200.
Unreal. Absolutely.
Comes in this box that just phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I was blown away. You could just Google it. You could even buy this off of Amazon, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, you could just Google it
and this one is the Casa Cuba model and handmade. Phenomenal.
Yes. So Casa Cuba, Arturo Fuente, ceramic ashtray. All right. Next we have. Let's go back to whiskey.
Back to whiskey.
Back to whiskey. We're gonna go with something affordable. If you're into whiskey, you have pretty much no matter what poured samples to travel with. For example, when I recently went to Mexico with my wife and some friends, I poured a bunch of samples to take with me because obviously, you know, when I'm going over there, I'm not expecting them to have the kind of whiskeys that I enjoy. I can even pour samples when I'm coming to your house or vice versa. or if I'm just handing samples out to someone else. And then the coolest part about this is from Aged in Ore. This is TSA approved. So it comes in this travel bag. So you're traveling, and it has 4 samples in here. Comes in this very, very high-end little sample jar, and it's, you know, protected,
it's
so it's not
gonna, so it won't break the glass.
So it won't break the glass. Real good quality construction here.
Yep.
And then, so just so you know, you're like, okay, I have 4 of them. What's what? It comes with this glass marker where you could write down which whiskey is which.
Sick. And obviously 3 ounces or less, so TSA approved.
TSA approved, yeah. So you can take 4 grams at 3 ounces a piece if you're traveling, let's say, for 4 or 5 days or even a week. Right. So that's, you know, plenty of grams to take with you.
Like I said, unless you're putting hazmat George T. Stagg in there.
Yes.
But they won't know the difference.
That's
awesome gift, though. Awesome gift.
I have a couple more here, and then you have one more over there, Mike.
Yes, sir. Get into some glassware now. Also for the spirit whiskey enthusiast.
This is, both of these next 2 gifts would for sure be gifts that I would want to receive personally. And I'll show you guys the box. This is the 100-point Lalique glass by James Suckling. And so this Lalique glass is a nosing glass.
This one's fucking nuts.
It's probably the most beautiful nosing glass I've ever seen.
Yeah, like I think we've only featured it a couple times in our reviews.
It's not really one I use very often.
Yeah, you're like scared of it. It's majestic.
So, it comes protected in this.
Yeah.
And
that freaking stem, dude, is.
Here's the glass.
Reminds you of a Macallan Lalique.
Yeah, there's something
stem is
incredibly elegant about this. The Macallan Lalique glass is unbelievable too. There's just something unreal about holding this and just the quality of it. And it's a really good nosing glass as well. So you factor that in. Normally, like when you're getting these like fancy Lalique, Baccarat stuff, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're nice to hold. But not often is it also like a perfect nosing glass.
Right.
This has weight to it. This is just incredibly elegant. I would love to get this. These just recently, they were $140, now they're $165. And I'll be honest with you, just considering what it is, I would almost expect it to be more.
Exactly.
So, you have a whiskey friend that you want to get a really nice glass for. I know normally you don't just get one, but even if I just got one of these, I'd be ecstatic.
It's almost kind of more gangster to just get one.
Just for you.
But yeah, it is as functional as it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yes. All right, put this back.
Are we still on the Lalique?
We are. I'm gonna bring out the box of Baccarat glasses now.
Do you have the owls? We forgot about them.
Oh, I didn't know. We could feature those too. Those are extremely expensive.
It's an idea.
You can go bring it.
Yeah, just a show.
Yeah. I'm gonna show these then before you, while you go get those.
Awesome.
All right, next we have kind of a gift box here from Baccarat. And whoops, one glass missing here. Wow, we're doing a very professional job here. There's one glass missing. Anyways, it's 4. I know where it is.
That's your box, Doug.
Yeah.
I'll take these out in the meantime.
It's 4 different glasses. It's 2 wine glasses.
This is so cool.
These are unbelievably cool. It's these 2 wine glasses.
It's supposed to be
a whiskey tumbler.
Bordeaux and a white wine glass, I believe.
And also over here, most incredible champagne flute.
Oh,
it's in the kitchen.
The best one you forgot.
Yeah, the best one I forgot, but I'm not going to run and get it.
It also makes a crazy nosing glass too.
Very good nosing glass. Holding these glasses and looking at them,
amazing.
It feels like I'm holding a $500. Like, this is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This whole set.
It should be a lot more.
I feel like it should. It's $250. I know it's a lot of money, but when you're going into this Lalique and Baccarat game, it's again not something I want to buy for myself. I got you one for Christmas, I believe. I don't remember what the occasion was, and this was also a gift to me from my sister. So it's one of those things where it's just really cool to own, really cool to have. Not something I usually go and buy myself. I rather spend $250 towards a bottle of whiskey or several bottles of whiskey. But yeah, very, 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 very cool gift.
Even just the box, the presentation is perfect.
So my wife got this as a gift. It was my cousin's bridal shower. So she got this and she was just like, whoa, oh my God, this is amazing. Because it's something you're never really going to go out there and buy for yourself.
Exactly.
So it's just so cool to have someone get it for you.
Show the top and stuff. You already haven't done it.
What do you mean?
Just the front.
Oh, I did in the beginning.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the presentation is like opening it up as a gift is just perfect.
Yeah, I think Mike wants to show off some fancy glasses.
This guy, again, a less ostentatious presentation, more basic. The box that comes in this fancy protector is this Macallan, the Owl Tumbler. This is the medium size. They have a bigger one. And they have like a little shot glass one as well.
Yeah, this is the whiskey one. They call the other one the old-fashioned one. What do they call it? They don't call it old-fashioned.
Yeah, sorry. The big one is like the old-fashioned or cocktail.
Cocktail one, yeah. So this glass, it's got an owl design on it. It's a tumbler by Lalique. And, you know, the whole idea is the owl is very wise. A wise man drinks whiskey. It is insanely expensive and ridiculous to pay this much money, but it is also like just incredible to hold, and just being able to drink out of this thing is just like silly. You almost feel like you almost have to like wear a suit before you drink out of this.
Yeah.
These are, I believe, $300 each.
They are.
And that is way, way too much to pay for one glass. Considering this whole thing was $250, and just this one glass is $300. This is absolutely something that would have to be a gift. I could never buy this myself, but wouldn't mind having it if it was a gift.
Wouldn't mind owning it, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't mind owning it. It is really, really cool to drink out of. It is not an ideal nosing glass. It's one of those situations where it's New Year's Eve. You're hosting a party. Boom. You have a couple of these. You have your whiskey buddy. Mike's over. I'm over. And we just pour something that we don't have to spend a bunch of time focusing on. It's a party. Right. We're having a great time. We're dressed up. And it just feels really cool to drink out of this. Yeah, it's really all what it is.
So
it's a bougie shit.
Not a 1972 Brora glass.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like some nice Macallan 10.
Some pure bouginess.
Yeah.
And finally, we have one more.
Pure bouginess. And the ultimate. We are malt reviews. The ultimate gift for a friend.
A bottle of whiskey. That's just obviously common sense. Now, why are we featuring this Michel Cuvée Blossoming Old Cherry Whiskey? This is something that we recently discovered, and it is absolutely amazing. It is $300, so it's very, very expensive. So it wasn't a whiskey that we were willing to spend $300 on before because we'd never tried it. So it's one of those whiskeys that, like, there were a few people that told us that, hey, this is really, really good. This drinks a lot better than $300 worth. But it's not something that we were familiar with. And it's kind of unknown. French whiskey, this and that. Anyways, it's one of those where now, I tried it first. And then Mike got to try it after. But this would be like a perfect scenario where, here, I know Mike's going to love this, but I know Mike's not going to go out and buy it. So it's like, I could buy it for him for Christmas.
Exactly.
So this is just an example of that. Another great example of that would be if you wanted to, like, get someone an Armagnac or a Cognac or something like that.
Right, that you've tried, you know more about, you might not know enough about it.
And something that they're not going to go and buy themselves.
Right, that's phenomenal. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the idea, that kind of bottle, you know, at a reasonable price.
Absolutely. So
for value.
I know we weren't even 1% as professional as Chad and Sarah. I love the way they do their videos, but this was just legitimately like gifts that we have given and
love to enjoy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So hopefully that just gives you a couple ideas on maybe sparking a little idea of a gift. And yeah.
A little Christmas cheer.
You guys in the comments, I'm actually very curious. I know everybody says make a comment and this and that because it's good for the algorithm. That's not why we're saying it. But definitely curious to see, to hear about other gift ideas.
Exactly. The kind of gifts you guys love to give and receive.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So maybe we could spark something else.
Get the conversation going.
All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll
Yes.
see you guys soon.
And a Merry early Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.